Hey guys, welcome to a deal of day 4. This deal was provided to us by Marcel James. Thank you again for providing the property. It'll be in Akron, Ohio once again. Let's get started. Alright guys, as always, to the left I have the subject property. That was provided to us by Marcel James. Once again, thank you very much. And to the right I have the spreadsheet where I can do a breakdown of all the numbers for this property. All right, so let's take this address, just plug it in right here, and let's search it on Zillow. All right, so we have it here. Okay, so it's a 4.2, 284 square footage. This price is $15,900. You can probably tell by that as well that it's going to be a most likely need a larger rehab, or it's going to be in a lower class neighborhood. So let's find out. All right, so you need new floors here. You can't see it too well, huh? Alright, let's see. Let's see what I can do. Oh yeah, so here, let me go back. So you can see here, you new floors, or you can just refinish the floors if they're in good enough condition. This looks like there might be water damage right here, that little crack. Here looks fine. I'm not sure what the floor is here, if it's carpet or concrete. It looks like dirty carpet to me, honestly. That looks like it needs to be checked for sure. Carpet cleaned. Look at the ceiling here. That's interesting. And they have blankets over all the windows. I don't think this door is attached from the looks of it. See, there's like a shadow. Carpet, there we go. So it probably needs some roof repairs, and there's probably water damage. Probably need to replace some wood beams over here. Yep, water damage right here. This might be water damage. Hopefully it's just the top layer of carpet. That looks like there was a sink there. That might be an issue, I'm not sure. There might be water damage here, to be honest, as well. Here, that looks like water damage for sure. Or some kind of issue. Get some spray paint. Oh, they didn't show it. Yeah. This looks pretty sturdy though. This center beam looks pretty sturdy. This looks like new metal right here. Oh, that might be the garage actually. Haha. I don't know. Oh wait, no. Is it? Let's see. Oh, is it the garage? Let's see. Yeah, it must be. Yeah, it's the garage. Okay, but that looks sturdy. Yes, this is the garage door. Okay. So with that, let's see. It's 18. Alright, let me move back now. Oh, calm down. Okay. So with 1,800 square foot, that's a pretty big house. Let's see. With everything, I might estimate 30. This is the first time I might do 35. If you're unfamiliar with the contractor, because you don't know what kind of what they're gonna charge or anything like that, they might charge you kind of a higher end because you're a first time flipper with them. If you're experienced, you might be able to get it down a little bit more from them. Yeah, It's on your experience. And then holding costs, I just put 5,000 for, yeah, for that would be taxes, insurance, and then utilities as well. So that'd be water, electric, plumbing, all that. That'd be the holding cost for while you're under construction, and then once you sell it or rent it, then that would be a different story. So the total equals, so let's say you bought it for list plus rehab plus the holding costs. So that's what you're all in for, 55,900. Then we'd have to find, now we have to find the after repair value of the property. So what would be the value of the property after we put in this 35 grand of repairs? So let's see if this is gonna work. Uh-oh. All right. Let's see. So for this, oh, I need more room. Oh, no, actually. Hold on 1 second. Why is this not going? All right. Have to do this. Okay. Map. So for this, I'm going to remove that. So this is like where the property is located. Yeah, so it's right there. Here's the University of Akron, and then here's the property. It looks like it's located kind of in central Akron. Yeah, so it's between Middlebury and East Akron. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm unfamiliar with that area, so I would want to check the crime in this area as well before buying here, so that I know what I'm getting into before I buy here. Like what kind of, who's going to be living in the property. And I'm also going to want to know my exit strategy as well, so I'm going to want to know, am I either going to rent it out, or am I going, here, let me write it here. Rent or sell, right? So am I gonna sell it to like a home buyer for them to live in, or am I gonna sell it to, or am I just gonna rent it out and then have it as a cash flowing property? So you have to figure that out so that you know basically your market and who's gonna be living in there. So to do that, what I would do, get this address, come to Trulia, put it in, enter. And Trulia has a cool crime map right here that you could check out for free. And let's see another crime in the area. Wow. So look at that, that's pretty interesting. So there's a lot of crime over here near University of Akron. That's kind of expected near like a university or college to have kind of more crime. There's a lot of younger people over there. So this is where the property is. So you can see there's a lot of, like there's some activity around the property, but there's not a lot in this actual pocket that's located. So that's a really good sign. I might want to talk to someone from the area though and actually get a better understanding. Or you could even do a Google Maps like street walk. You could do that all the time. You could do that even on Redfin right here. Let's do that. This would be the subject property right here. So you need to do landscaping, I'm guessing as well. I might need to budget for that. So you might want to put, If it's still like that, I would put 40 for sure, maybe even more. There was one tree we dealt with where you had to put where they were asking for like $5,000 or $6,000 just to cut down a tree. It was a very big tree. Yes, do a little street walk. This looks like a big lot right here. Yeah, so just know what you're getting into. And you could also, another good smart move is to always talk to your property manager. Oops, beforehand. You talk to them beforehand and see if they will, how they feel about accepting, or like how they feel about collecting rent in this area, and that'll give you a pretty solid answer of how they feel and everything like that. So that's a very smart thing to do. You should definitely do that. What should I say right here? Ask if they feel comfortable collecting rent. Oops. Okay. And then, all right, let's check it out. So let's see, it's a 4 to 800 square foot. So let's raise this to 2,000. This one, it's almost 19. So it's almost 2,000. So we're gonna do that to 225. Let's do that. If we need to change it, we will. Within 6 months, boom, perfect. Oh, and is this single family, right? I forgot to check. Single family, yes. Okay. Oh, I should add that. Ooh, smart. Single family. All right. So there we go. Let's see. Okay, so I see these two, obviously. This is 6 to 800, so that's good. It also looks pretty similar to the subject property, right? Ours looks bigger. Ours looks bigger, to be honest, a lot bigger. Oh. Interesting. But yeah, so this one is 6 to 800. Doesn't look like there's any photos, unfortunately, so that doesn't help too much. There's nothing here that tells us anything about the property, any description of if it's repaired or anything like that. So let's try to look at the other one. This one is 47, 800 square foot, no photos again. 2 units, separate utilities. This is a duplex. So I don't see too many comps in this area. We can try stretch out the square footage a little bit, go a little bit under. It's always safer to go under, since, more square footage is always better. Let's see, so there's another one here we go. Damn, no photos. This one's single family though, 1,600 square foot. No photos though, that sucks. That one we already saw. I'm not looking at these 30s because I'm not gonna look for a 30,000 ARV when the total that we're putting in is $56,000. Where's this one? Oh, here's some photos. Okay, 5'2", 600 square foot. This one is less square footage. Is a single family as well? Yep, single family. So we could definitely use this one. It's a lot less square footage, so you know, it'll work. So that one is 61. Doesn't really look. It look like it looks like they brighten up the photo a lot to make it look like it was really nice, but it actually is old, which I'm sure you can kind of tell it's older. Not new floors here though. It seems like they put new floors and kind of repainted this room. Everything else kind of looks the same. Okay. So I see that one. That one is 61.5. Other than that though, I don't see too many comps here. So I might pass on this one just because there aren't any comparable properties. You want to have at least 3 comparable properties that you so that when you bring an appraiser to the property, then you can show them those comparable properties and be like, hey, the property is worth, you know, X amount of dollars, right? So that's what we do with all of our properties. We have the comps ready and we send it to them once we're looking for the appraisal. So I would highly suggest you do the same. It makes their job easier and it definitely helps. Yeah, it definitely just helps your business out. So for this one, I would pass because no comps. Comps equals comparable properties. Hey guys, thank you for watching A Deal a Day, day 4. Thank you, Marcel James, for sending me that property. Sorry that one didn't work out. We couldn't find any comps for it. But if you want to send me another one, or if anyone else wants to send me my next deal, feel free to do so. You can send me however, comment, DM, whatever. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.